countdown. No warnings. You found us. We don't introduce ourselves. You already know the sound. When the table goes quiet, that's the syndicate now. No heroes, no villains, no saving face. Just pressure stacking at a ruthless pace. If you're still asking what this is about, you're already the one getting counted out. We don't knock, we don't win, we don't fold, we escalate. One table, one code, one rule, survive. Welcome to the syndicate. Now stay alive. Welcome to the syndicate. Seats are filling. Nothing random remains. Lock it in. Let it ride. Every hand draws a line. No heroes, no villains, no saving face. Just pressure stacking at a ruthless pace. If you're still asking what this is about, you're already the one getting counted out. We don't knock, we don't wait, we don't fold, we escalate. One table, one code, one rule, survive. Welcome to the syndicate. Now stay alive. Welcome to the syndicate. From the table to dust, to the empire flame, we carved our legacy, we branded the name. When the clock hits 0, fate bows to the brave. The syndicate rises, and the world must cave.
Glitch City. 2 a.m. in the morning. It's time to get immortal. It is the Syndicate Poker Club right here on YouTube, playing live free-to-play poker at PokerNow.com. Check out the Syndicate Poker Club at SyndicatePokerClub.com. It is the Immortal Final Table. Our third. We have no idea what the hell's going on. Everything's gone haywire and apeshit from 3 broadcasts today, apparently. But we are here with the Immortals Final Table. Top 6 of the Immortal series. It's Casely, Freakchild, Millie, Ika Kika, Quadzilla, Jam Rock and Roll. Jam Rock and Roll, Millie, and Freakchild all looking, well, and Quadzilla, all looking for their very first full-on crown. They've been series leaders. They've been game winners. But the 4 of them, none of them have taken the crown of a tournament. Casely and Ika, however, multiple series winners. Casely just literally coming off of finalizing her win with the high-speed chase series. Just got done with that about 2.5 hours ago. And now we're back with another final table on finals week with the Syndicate Poker Club. Tonight, all straight up, no limit hold'em. No split pots, no chop pots, no, well, there might be split pots and chop pots, but no scoops in this game. No high-low, no bonus points, no nothing. Just straight up Texas Hold'em tonight. Everybody starts with a stack of 10,000 playing deep stack poker. Blinds start at 5,100. And the last person standing wins the crown and gets to be immortal. I wish I had my old soundboard. I'd put echo, go, behind, it. And trying to do that when you're losing your voice again is not fun to do. Anyway, I don't know what else to say at the moment other than here we go, folks. It is immortal, and hopefully the bugs will stay on the background for now. Queen 8 of spades, 7 of diamonds on the flop here with Quadzilla, Jam Rock and Roll, and Ika Kika. Another spade hits the turn. Another spade hits the river. Ika says she's got it for 100. Jam Rock and Roll thinking it over. Probably had the spade too. Wondering if he was beaten. Ika Kika taking that one down. Ika Kika hailing out of, that's right, Georgia. The Georgia in Europe. Not the home of the Housewives of Atlanta. Millie and Jammer both hailing from down under in Australia. Freakchild and Casely hailing from Colorado. Quadzilla, the only Quadzilla's gonna have to pair up with Ika Kika there. Quadzilla traveling abroad. Or living abroad. Living on abroad. Dealer button heads over to Jam Rock and Roll. Freakchild taking that hand down. blinds at 5,100. Freakchild in the small blind. Casely in the big blind. Quadzilla brings it up to another 100 on top of that. 200. 150 to go to Freakchild. He folds out of that. Casely going along for the ride. Couple of 9s with a 6. Couple of hearts out there as well. Drinking more coffee like I really needed at 2:30 in the morning. Jam Rock and Roll take that hand down with no effort. Or I should say little to no effort. Syndicate Poker Club. I have to do the obligatory. Syndicate Poker Club playing free to play. Free roll poker. On PokerNow.com. Where you too can play free poker. Check them out, PokerNow.club, the original website address. We still haven't changed that. Or PokerNow.com, free online poker with friends. You don't even have to make an account. You just go to a table and send the link to your friends. The whole fucking game is rigged, though, apparently. That's what they say. At least all the people who lose. Not like the Syndicate. The Syndicate doesn't lose. Syndicate battles it out. Playing it for free, but playing it like it's real. Theory is, if you're going to play cards, you can also play it just like you would play Monopoly. You play it to win and play your best. That's the way the Syndicate takes on every one of their series games, for the most part. Millie, Ika, and Freakchild all in on this hand. Ika liked it for a second with a pair of 10s. Freakchild grabbing a jack there on the river. Freakchild bumping it up. Another 250. Ika, Kika, and Freakchild at it again with a 5-5 deuce. Jack of Diamonds comes out to get a couple of diamonds on the board there. Both players checking it down. 9 of Spades comes. Freakchild goes 400. Ika, Kika. Folds it out. And Freakchild with no show there takes down yet another hand. Freakchild going on the aggressive. Cannot get anybody to play with him. Shows an ace jack. Ika had an ace 5. Casely going up on the under the gun here. We've called too much poker recently. The Immortal Series, 8 games to get to this point. Qualifying series. This particular broadcast set, we do not have the full breakdown, but you can check it out. You can check it out. Going back to Canada, eh? Sorry. Ace of Diamonds comes on the river here to diamond this one up, runner. You can check it out, by the way, over there at the that there syndicatepokerclub.com, yeah? You can find all the game series that the Syndicate's been playing. Wrapping most everything up here in the next couple of days for Session 1. Couple of 2s and a 9 on the board with a couple of hearts. Casely and Jammer going at this hand here. Six of clubs comes out on the river that Casely will check over. Jammer for 100. Casely not liking that. And that's a no-show. We shall never know. Jammer taking down the hand. Just like any other Syndicate game, going to be kind of slow going at first. $3.50 to go, says Ika. Jammer's along for the ride with a 10 of spades on the turn. There's Jacker there. For a pair of jacks for Ika. Quadzilla with a pocket pair of ladies there. Getting no action on these pre-flop raises. Nobody is. Well, I take that back. No, Freechild did get a little action pre-flop. Ace 9 of diamonds, 8 of clubs. Pardon me. Good God. I do not mean to disgust everybody with my horrific coughing. Here comes the deuce of clubs. It's on the turn. Imagine that. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Get more information on upcoming broadcasts. Pocket Kings for Ika Kika with the Cowboys. Syndicate still out to prove. A 2 has a high chance of coming out on a turn card, especially if everybody checks it down. We seem to see it more and more lately. King of Spades. That's a diamond, you dumbass. Voice of Mystery. Learn how to read the cards there. That's a 6 of clubs right there. I do know that for sure. Millie taking that one down. Pair of 6s. Not much going on in that hand for anybody. Freechild almost with a flush there, but never materialized. Quadzilla going up double here for 300. Freechild out of there. Another $1.50 to Casely here. Casely bringing it up another notch. And we will see the flop as Quadzilla calls it. Ace deuce of spades, 3 of diamonds. That's a 600 chip bet from Casely. Quadzilla timing out possibly. No, just having a good long think there. Blinds up to 75, 150. Everybody folding out so far over to Jammer. I just bit my cheek. I just thought I'd let everybody know. Sympathy cards can be sent to info@syndicatepokerclub.com. Feel free to razz me for all that. Giving you all my woes here live on the air on YouTube. King, ace, 4, 6. Rainbowed out. One of each suit here. Completely. Freakchild going up over the top here. Another 300 to Casely. Casely out of the way. Millie having to think here. And Millie runs out of wine there on that one. Freakchild showing 2 pair with the big slick. Ace King. Ika getting afraid that Quadzilla might be getting confused as to who's who. Queen 8 of hearts and a 6 of spades. Ika and Casely battling this one out.
I was sitting pretty, holding aces tight, dreaming about the chips I'd stack tonight. But then the flop came friendly, the pot was mine to earn. But danger's always lurking, here comes the turn. It's the turn of turmoil, wrecking every plan, cracking pocket pairs like a sledgehammer slam. The river took the blame, but we all learned. The real heartbreaker's the card that burned. The little photorista bluffing with a fan. Turns out she's no lady, just a tricky man. Lord Farqueef's calling with a 7 deuce. Hits his miracle turn, sets his chaos loose. It's the turn of turmoil, the twist of fate, where the nuts go sour and the fish get great. PokerNow thought rivers were the dealer's crime, but the turn's been rigged the whole damn time. Dealer, that's impossible. There's no way he just hit that straight. This site's gotta be broken. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. It's the turn of turmoil. The crowd goes wild. Dreams turn dust. Stacks get defiled. From Folderista's mast to Farqueef's smirk. On PokerNow, the turn does all the work. It's the turn of turmoil, wrecking every plan, cracking pocket pairs like a sledgehammer slam. The river took the blame, but we all learned. The real heartbreaker's the card that burned. The real heartbreaker's the card that burned.
We're about to hit the 100, 200 blinds here. Pretty quick. Not a whole lot of massive action yet. Nobody's running away with the game yet. Pair of 6s and a deuce on the board. Everybody checking this one down. Quadzilla with the high cards there. We'll take that down. Measly Jack 3 suited for Freakchild. But he was sitting in the big blind, so of course, nothing pans out there 90% of the time. And when it does, it's known as a big blind special for those of you that don't know some of the poker terminology. I just might have to kill Poker Cat. Jam Rock and Roll taking that one down. Everybody's showing some cards there that everybody had a little bit of a piece of that somehow, some way. Just did not pan out for everybody. As we said, the leaderboard really not changing too much. Millie actually has the short stack currently at 7,700. Millie looking for her first title, along with Jam Rock and Roll, Quadzilla, and Freakchild. Ika and Casely, no strangers to having a syndicate title on their... I was going to say, yeah, I was going to say something. I don't want to say it now. I say some really fucked up shit, but that was going to be really, really, really naughty. It was going to be naughty. Or at least naughty sounding. Anyway. Quadzilla and Millie in a battle for the bridesmaid position with the Syndicate Poker Club. They are both trying to see who can rack up the most second place finishes. Millie this morning going down to Gottlieb in the triple threat game. Yika taking that one down, a little flush there. And like we said just a couple hours ago, Casely sealed her fate, taking the Chase series in the final game of the high-speed chase. Just a couple more final games to go after this. Tomorrow we will have the Midnight Mixer final, which is a mixed format game with a little bit more pot limit Omaha, no limit Hold'em, and pot limit Omaha high-low. And then on Friday night is Aha Mo Omaha final table, which is strictly just all Omaha. There's no limit Hold'em there. Lots of scoops and split pots in that game. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to watch more live streams of the Syndicate Poker Club. Check out syndicatepokerclub.com for more information on the players, game series, stats, all that good stuff, as well as where to play with the Syndicate if you want to join. It's all right there at syndicatepokerclub.com. Quadzilla and Jam Rock and Roll, the only ones left in the hand here. Jammer with the option, we'll check it. We see the flop, 5-7 of spades. with a 10 of hearts. Quadzilla and Jammer checking it for a free 9 of diamonds. On the turn, Jack of hearts on the river. All free, runner all the way down. Jam Rock and Roll catching the Jack at the end. Looking to catch a little bit of a straight action there. Never did come, but got the the top pair there with the pair of jacks on the river. Blinds have gone up to 100, 200. Freak Child on the option. Checks it. Jack 5-3, rainbowed up. Jack of hearts, 5 of spades. 3 of diamonds. Everybody's still going for the free cards here. 2 of diamonds comes out on the turn. See, there's another 2 on the turn. It's a 2 on the turn, folks. Start marking them. Start getting those tally sheets out. Every broadcast that we do, I want you all to watch that turn card. It's going to be a 2 whenever it's going to be a check. I swear to God. And that is checked down. Casely taking that one down. A little bit of extra wiggle room in the pot there for Casely. Not exactly the greatest of boards there. Everybody playing very conservative in this final game. New member of the Syndicate, TR Steven. Just won the chase game earlier. Kind of ran away with that one. Daniel Biscuit nowhere to be found, though. Everybody folding out so far. Ace, King of Hearts, 4 of diamonds, 4 pairs up on the turn, and a 6 of hearts to finish out this board. We were told that the instrumental version here of the chase theme of Catch Me If You Can reminds them of Italy. Could you imagine if Chase was in Italy? That would be terrible. 10-7 Queen comes out on this flop. It's all hearted up. Oh, there we go. There's an ace of clubs on the turn this time. Why? Because people paid for it this time. Whoa, 1,000 to go, says Casely. 800 more to Jammer. Calls it. 9 comes out. It's a club. Checked by Jam Rock and Roll. Casely goes again. 600 this time. And there you go. Trip Queens. 3 of a kind. Jam Rock and Roll not exposing his cards. I had to say that quickly before I had to backtrack that.
I tell you what, guys. Here's what we gotta do. We gotta get us some more reductions on this here broadcast. Okay? If we don't get the more reductions on these broadcasts, we can't go to the White House with this shit.
I have no idea what the fuck that means. Jammer, not happy. Jammer apparently is on Bat Patrol. I'm not sure what that means. Unless that has a reference to things that happened on the personal end of Jam Rock and Roll's life there. About a month or two ago. We have simulated video of what actually happened. A Chase imposter was trying to woo Millie. Jam Rock and Roll came storming out of the house, chasing him off. Apparently had a baseball bat. Jam Rock and Roll did. It was a swing and a miss. Oh, there's a swing and a miss. 7 deuce from Quadzilla. Jam Rock and Roll will limp in. Casely on the option. Checks it. We will see the flop. 9-9-10. And now we've got 9s on the board all the way. All day with an ace now. Checked all the way through. Casely with the extra kicker there. With the queen playing over whatever Jam Rock and Roll had. Was lower than the queen, obviously. Got an interesting email the other day, by the way. Not that you people care about the emails that we get here at the Syndicate compound, but somebody asked why a player with an ace of hearts as a kicker had to split the pot with the other player who had the ace of clubs. And the answer was simple. Suits do not have rank. In the game of poker, suits actually are all equal. 3-4 of diamonds, 10 of clubs. Speaking of the two lower suits, there's your 9 of hearts now. 400 from Ika. Headed over to Jam Rock and Roll. And Jammer will take that one with a pair of 10s. Lots of high cards there. Ika not much to go with that board there. As we said, Jam Rock and Roll hailing out of Australia, 68 years old. Once got quads at the ace, got quad aces at the Flamingo. Has a 6.6 win percentage in the 2026 season. Second overall in the Syndicate. And playing No Limit Hold'em is Jam Rock and Roll's Jam. Jam also enjoys playing guitar. You can check out more about Jam Rock and Roll and all the other players over at syndicatepokerclub.com. Everybody's got a profile in the background and a little bit of side information there beyond the game. Jack of Spades comes out. Casely and Jammer at it again here. 9 finishes it out. $1,000 to go, says Jam Rock and Roll. Casely? She says. Not on my watch. Quadzilla raising this up a 3 boat. Nobody liking it so far. Down to Casely. Another 800 to go here. No go. Quadzilla not getting any action on that with the Ika, the ace queen. As the syndicate is finding out, that's about the only way you can get anybody or get a win with that hand. Get everybody to fold out on you. Now we'll get a hand going with Casely and quad. Queen 5 of clubs, 9 of hearts. Casely likes 800. Pardon me. My throat is trying to give out on me at any moment here. Casely will take that one down with a 1,600 chip bet. Everybody getting out of the way on this 200-400 blind here. Millie checks the option. Ika Kika just calling under the gun here. King 6 of hearts. 8 of spades. 5 of clubs. 4 of diamonds fills out the river. Millie folds out. Ika Kika getting the straight on that one with a sneaky little hand. Under the gun. That wasn't even a big blind special. That was under the gun there. And a queen 10 for Ika. Grabbing a hold of some more chips with little to no effort. Millie down there, by the way, our other land, what is it? From the land of Down Under. 27 years of age, Australia? Yeah. Giving Jam Rock and Roll a reason to chase people with baseball bats. Half of that reason is she's been hanging out with Chase again. 4.84% win ratio right now with the Syndicate on the 2026 season. Has caught lots of royal flushes. Lots of quads this season as well. Currently sits 4th overall with the Syndicate. Ace Deuce 4 here on this board. Jam Rock and Roll liked it for 400. Freak Child along for the ride. Both players check. 10 of hearts comes out on the river. Ace 7 for Jam Rock and Roll. Pocket 5s for Freak Child. Not a lot of excitement materialized out of that one. Take a peek at your actual leaderboard here. Casely is currently your chip leader. Quadzilla right behind. Everybody else kind of sitting even, with the exception of Millie kind of falling down there underneath the 6,000 mark right now. Currently in this active hand. Ace comes out on the turn. Freak Child liked it for 1,000. Caught the full house. 5's full of aces. No action on that. As Ika Kika says, didn't get paid. Quadzilla Jam Rock and Roll heading out on this one. Deuce 3 of spades. 9 of diamonds. $800 to go for both players here. Queen of spades on the river. Worth 1,600 more to the pot there. Pot sitting at 46 right now. And that will get awarded over to Jam Rock and Roll, just with the kickers on that one. That is a no-go. Freechild plays along on this one. Millie checking the option. Freechild liking it for 15. Shows the ace of diamonds there for a pair of aces. Casely on the button, 300 for Millie on the small blind, 600 for Ika Kika on the big blind. Quadzilla folds out under the gun. As does everybody behind Jammer. Off to Ika and Jammer. 8 and an ace of spades. "40 minutes into this game, nobody's been knocked out yet. Everybody playing a very conservative game for the most part. Couple of 5s and a 4 on the board. Three of spades comes out on the river. And Quadzilla will take that. Apparently we got some issues going on for Jammer and Millie right now. The bat has returned. Syndicate Poker Club has a lot of their own music. Lyrics written all about the Syndicate players and their trials and tribulations at PokerNow. And check them out at syndicatepoker.bandcamp.com. Listen to All In, All Wrong, all the fun songs, goofy songs about playing poker at PokerNow.com, as well as all the theme music with the Syndicate sessions on the other album. Try not to blow you guys away with too much all at once. Two classic songs that everybody loves with the Syndicate Poker Club. And this is one of them, called WTF, also known What the Fuck.
I raised it up with kings in the hole. Dude across the table starts acting bold. He goes all in with jack and a 3. Offsuit garbage, like seriously. Flop comes down and I'm feeling strong. Until he hits a runner, runner straight and sings a song. What the fuck were they maybe I'm the fool. Maybe none of this means anything.
Well, and with that, Millie just went out in 6th place at the final table of Immortal. Freakchild just took over the chip lead with that. No, not quite. Just about even with Jam Rock and Roll on the chip lead there. And with that, Freakchild ends up going out. Jam Rock and Roll with Three of a Kind catching the full house on the river. So Freakchild ended out in 5th place. Everything can change in the beat of a heart. Literally. Freakchild ahead there in the lead. All Jammer needed to do was catch a 9 or pair up the board there, and the board paired on that river, knocking Freakchild out, who had the flush on the turn. So Jam Rock and Roll now with a commanding lead now. with Casely the closest, sitting in second right now. So Jam Rock and Roll with the chip lead at 34 grand plus. Casely at 13, the next closest to Jam Rock and Roll. Quadzilla at 97-ish before that blind came in. Chip stacks will update here real quick. Now he's at 89. And 26 for Ika. Ika now on the short stack. Six, 9 in diamonds. Queen of hearts. Ika Kika grabbing some more chips to stay alive. Putting herself right back in the thick of it. Two, 5 of diamonds, king of hearts. 10 of spades for free. Ika makes the shove. Ika Kika and Quadzilla making a little bit of a comeback here. Quadzilla back over 10 grand here. Ika fighting back here. Goes for a shove right here. Pre-flop. Casely, pocket queens against ace deuce suited of hearts. 2 hearts on the flop. Queen to trip up Casely. And Casely will knock out Ika. Just when I was saying that Ika was making a fighting chance coming back, Quadzilla ended up folding a full house. We just played that song, didn't we? Folded a full house? No, we played What the Fuck. Anyway, Casely taking that one from Ika. And Casely getting within some serious damage range of Jam Rock and Roll. Quadzilla right behind her. As we are down to 3, getting ready to go into the break here. Probably just either right after this hand is over or the next one. Millie going out in 6th. Freakchild in 5th. Ika Kika went out in 4th. However, Ika Kika was the series leaderboard winner of the Immortal series. Finished the entire series in 1st place. Just above Casely by about 4 points. Quadzilla finished in 3rd. Jam Rock and Roll in 4th. Freakchild was 5th. Millie in 6th. Biggie Large, Boss, Bobacon, all qualified in 7th, 8th, and 9th, but they didn't qualify for the final table. It was top 6. And then Low I, in his 2 initial Syndicate games, was able to rack up a couple of point finishes there. So Ika Kika, even though going out in 4th, actually did lead the series at the end of the qualifiers. So that's where that's at. We will be back in a moment and check out something that's coming from the Syndicate Poker Club here very soon. In about 5 days, actually.
Syndicate. Dreams and broken plans. Every backstab became a sign, and now we've redrawn the lines. Every king can lose his crown, every stack a loaded round. Every heartbeat counts the cost, every gain was once a loss. No throne was ever safely won, no war was fought without a gun. If fate was written in the flame, we struck the match and signed our names. Starts it all. Will you answer the call? The wagering rises, one table above them all. No more legends left to save, no more ghosts inside the flames. Season 0 begins tonight. The brave wager and fight. Fight, 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 fight. From the table to dust, to the empire flame, we carved our legacy, we branded the name. When the clock hits zero, fate bows to the brave. The Syndicate rises, and the world must cave.
Alright, we're about to get back into this three-handed game here. The Immortal Final Table started off with Ika Kika Casely, Quadzilla, Jam Rock and Roll, Freak Child, and Millie. But we are now down to three at the final table of Immortal. After 8 games of qualifying the top 6. And now 3 left. Jam Rock and Roll apparently chasing a bat. While kicking everybody's ass. We'll have to get clarification on that later. Make sure to check out the Syndicate Poker Club, syndicatepokerclub.com. Playing free to play live poker at PokerNow.com for now. Quadzilla, Casely, and Jam Rock and Roll mixing it up here. No Limit Hold'em is the game on this series. Only. No mixed format, no bonuses, no nothing. Just straight up cards. Blinds have gone up to 501,000. Jam Rock and Roll on the button. Blinds will go around very quickly here. We'll start seeing some serious action, I'm sure. King 8 of diamonds, 9 of spades. Quadzilla and Jam Rock and Roll both looking for their first titles with the Syndicate Poker Club. Casely just earned 1, had 2 from last season. Quadzilla trying to break the curse of being the bridesmaid. Queen 10 of diamonds, 4 of spades. 2 of spades comes up. Quadzilla going up another 1,000 here. Quadzilla trying to make a run at it here. Hails from the United States, but currently living abroad. Finished second in the face-off. Finished second in a lot of things. Finishes second in almost everything. But when it comes down to the series games, he has one of the highest win percentages overall in all of the qualifiers at 30.23, amazingly, percent ratio of played games. best season sit and go ranking with PokerNow is third. Currently sits third Syndicate overall. Jack 8, 9, 7 on the board. Danger zone out here with a king of clubs on the river. 1,000 to go from quad. Jam rock and roll, not liking that. Pocket jacks for 3 of a kind there. Casely staying out of that hand, probably rightfully so. That would have crushed her. Pocket jacks never do her any good, whether she's got them or somebody else has got them. 9 of hearts comes out on the turn. Three of clubs. And a little baby flush there for Quadzilla. Casely slipping under the 10,000 mark now. Quadzilla now the chip lead. Just shy of 30 grand. Jam rock and roll now under 20 grand with these blinds coming out. Jammer with the shove all in on the river. Pot at 8,000. Quadzilla snuffed that one out. 2 pair for Jam Rock and Roll, trying to bank on the Doyle Brunson there. Did not work. Quadzilla with the better hand there, taking out Jam Rock and Roll. So Jammer will go out in third. Quadzilla squashing the dreams of a title for Jam Rock and Roll in this game and on this series. But Quadzilla in a good position to finally not be a bridesmaid for a change. Going heads up with Casely. With pretty much a 4-to-1 stack here at this point. And the blinds being 500, 1,000 currently. I'll be going up a little bit steeper here momentarily, if we get that far. 6-5 of spades, queen of hearts. Quadzilla up for the call here. All spades on this flop. Just a high card for both players. Nothing even pairing up there. Quadzilla with the ace high on that one. Casely in the danger zone. Shoves. Casely not getting a call out of Quadzilla on these pre-flop all-ins. Gaining a little bit of chip action back here. Building back better. Term we use quite often in the 2025 season streams. You can always check them out here on the YouTube channel. 1,000 to go, says Quadzilla. No good. Ace 10 5. 10 5 of clubs, ace of diamonds. Casely likes it. Quadzilla not so much. Casely still hanging out there in the $5,000 mark. A lot of ground to make up, but it can go very quickly as we watched this morning at the triple threat. Casely with an all-in shove here, pre-flop. Ace-9 suited versus 10-jack. Got the call. Clubs come. Casely with the high card currently. Casely hangs on. And we'll double up there to 9,400. Now with a little bit of firepower as the blinds go up to 750, 1,500. Quadzilla still definitely trying to stay out of the bridesmaid zone. Ace Queen 3. Quadzilla taking that one with 2 pair. Six to go, says Quadzilla. That'll put Casely all in here. 56-50 all in, 7 to 8 offsuit against King Queen offsuit. King comes along with a 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Casely catches the 9 on the river and survives the all in. As Casely gets back up over the 10 grand mark. We may have a battle on our hands yet. King 10 of hearts, Jack of clubs. Casely and Quadzilla. A little bit of friendly rivalry within the syndicate. $45 to go, Casely says pre-flop. Another 3 grand to Quadzilla, no good. Casely on the option here. We'll check it. We'll see a flop. 4 queen of spades, 10 of clubs, 15 says quad. Ace King 5, Rainbow Flop. Clubbed up now. And super clubbed. Runner with an 8-10 of clubs. Let's go with the ace of clubs. King of diamonds, 5 of hearts. All in for Quadzilla. Casely calls it. And Quadzilla with the pocket kings, 3 of a kind, not the flush I was expecting to see there. Quadzilla finally, no longer the bridesmaid, grabs the title and will be deemed immortal. Quadzilla finishes out Casely. So Casely not able to back-to-back win titles here tonight, but gets a well-deserved second place. Jam Rock and Roll third. Ika Kika finished out in fourth. We're going to bring that up for you real quick. Quadzilla first, Casely second, Jam Rock and Roll third, Ika Kika in fourth. Freakchild fifth. Millie finished in sixth place. And that will do us for the immortal Quadzilla, finally grabbing the title and can no longer be made fun of at this point. What a great heads up. What a great series. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good stuff. Check out syndicatepokerclub.com for more information about the Syndicate Poker Club and its players, games, series, and all the special shit that's about to come flying out here in about 5 days. Until then, we will see you at the next broadcast, quite possibly tomorrow night, with the Midnight Mixer mixed format final table. We'll catch you then.